I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. If the 10 Commandments were written on tablets, how do we have them today? Well, that's a great question. And really, it boils down to a discipline that we call textual criticism. Now, I'll unpack that all in a minute, but let's go back to the book of Exodus. We know that in chapters 19, 20 of the book of Exodus, the Lord gave Moses the famous 10 Commandments that, according to Scripture, was written on stone by the finger of God. Now, why is that important? Well, Moses comes down, he sees the Israelites in idolatry, he crashes them, breaks them, goes back up, he receives another copy. Now, the question isn't the inspiration of. That's what's key of textual criticism. We have inspiration and we have preservation. They were inspired on tablets of stone. We then know later that God came to Moses via 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 21, and asked him to take not just the 10 Commandments, but a host of other material and write them down on a scroll. Okay, so those original 10 Commandments were actually placed in the Ark of the Covenant, which was placed in the Holy of Holies, but then we copied them onto a scroll as they were written by the hand of God on the tablet. And eventually that scroll became a codex with what we know as a book today. So inspiration is when the Lord originally breathes or gives it, i.e. the 10 Commandments on a tablet. Preservation is keeping those exact words in that communication throughout time and on different mediums. So if we were to go to the New Testament, let's just say Paul's letter to the Romans. There was an original scroll, probably vellum, probably some type of skin that it was written on, that then was carefully, meticulously duplicated and copied, and eventually throughout time and space we have a codex, or we have a copy of the Bible that not only we have in paper form today, but actually we can get digital on our phones, our tablets, our computers, etc. And so when it comes to the 10 Commandments, when it comes to the letter to Romans, inspiration is the original kind of means. Preservation is having the exact same communication in today's medium. Great question. If you have one, send to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question could be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.